closer to you, goddamn.
You move your fucking mic closer. Who's Mike? I fucked that up. That was a little late. Still fresh.
And who got you that shirt? I forgot. Someone amazing, I think.
A mommy. A hot mama. Mommy. You did. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
It's not Mother's Day.
It is.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
But go, Pat, go.
No, it's Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms everywhere. Hi, Mom. We're going to tell stories about you that you're not going to like.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah. Also, Christian McCaffrey, get your fucking shit together. 2 weeks in a row, bitch. We're playing each other in fantasy football this week, and it's been a little fucking tense around here.
And Juju needs to get his shit together. Yeah, I was counting on you.
He's not on my team, so fuck him.
Come on.
I'm glad you started Chris Carson, though. What was that for you? Was that good?
Fuck off. I didn't have many options. All of my running backs were questionable, basically.
Well, I mean, you have David Montgomery. He's doing good for you.
Stop.
Out for 5 weeks. How's that feel?
Yeah, that
feel
sucks.
Good?
No.
Feel good?
No.
I think it feels great. I feel really good about it.
It doesn't matter anyway because you're still going to lose the league.
I'm not.
So
I'm not.
You're not going to win it.
I'm going to win.
You're not going to win the league, so that's all that matters.
Why you got to go there? I can win still. Sure. I'm 1-3. It's not that bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's talking shit, but he has a losing record right now. Love you.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. So, I suppose I should tell the story about. Oh, fuck. Well, if you go all the way back onto Podbean and listen to our very first episode, you hear me ask my mom, I called her.
I remember that.
Mom, do you have bipolar disorder? And she goes, no, I have schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. No. She just recently got diagnosed with schizophrenia. And a lot of my childhood makes sense now. Because my mom would just fucking yell. There's nobody around. She'd be, fuck you, Tim. Nobody said anything. And we were like, my dad would be like, oh, she's probably fucking ragging again, and chalk it up to that, which she appreciated. So right when my mom told me that she was schizophrenic.
Yep.
When she had schizophrenia, I immediately thought back to this time when I skipped school. And it was only my mom thought she was the only one home.
Mm-hmm.
The only one. And I had to be strategic because I was upstairs. My mom would leave for lunch, as I've gone over before when I got in trouble with the cops. She'd leave to go see my dad on lunch, and I was upstairs fucking, I can't even remember what I was doing when she came home. And my sister's bedroom was right across the hallway from the bathroom. So I shimmied into her room and then hid behind the door. And I'm looking through the crack of the door, looking into the hallway, because the door is open. So I'm just in that little triangle like this, trying not to breathe heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom decides to go take an open door shit. But while she proceeds to sit down and start shitting, she just starts talking shit to no one. She just sits down and she goes, ooh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And I was like, I'm sitting there going. All of a sudden she goes, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. And I was like, oh. Really? Now that I know that she's schizophrenic, she probably thought somebody was talking shit. I'm just sitting there because I think I'm like everyone else where if you're by yourself, you talk to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's soothing or whatever. That's not what she was doing. She was having full-blown arguments with people that weren't there. How the fuck did we not know?
I don't
way
know.
back. Like, how did we not know?
I don't know.
It's like we talked to my mom, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm on this new medication. I don't hear voices anymore." Like, you were fucking hearing voices this whole time.
Didn't tell anyone.
No. Well, she thought it was fucking normal. No, everybody has an inner monologue, but not fucking 7 of them.
Okay.
Jesus, and most of them don't talk shit. So I don't know. So that's how we found out she was schizophrenic. She just was like, "Yeah, I got diagnosed schizophrenic. I hear voices." Like, oh, what were they saying? She's like, just things.
Just
But, like, how many of these arguments that she had with my dad just out of fucking nowhere were like, he didn't say anything. Like, one time I came out of my bedroom. I was in my bedroom the whole day. I'm in my 20s, early 20s at this time. And my mom's in the living room by herself, just fucking getting pissed, staring at the TV. And I come out and I'm like, I'm just going to go to the fridge, and I was going to get like a pop or something. And all of a sudden she turns at me and she goes, "You're fucking worthless, you fucking idiot. Fuck you." And I was like, "Been in my fucking room all day. Where'd this come from?" She goes, "You know what you did. Fuck you." And I was like, and then she goes, "Give me my fucking noodles." She just had a bowl of noodles that she just made on the counter. "Oh, I'll give you your fucking noodles." So I grabbed her bowl of noodles, I put my ass over the whole fucking bowl, and just, you know how my farts are too. Just
not
had
fun.
A dirty fart. And she fucking cried. And then my sister comes out of the bedroom and goes, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" I was like, fucking, nobody believes I'm the bad guy. I was the bad guy. And I got fucking yelled at for no reason and told I was worthless. Just for fucking waking up, I guess. I don't know. Fuck me. But those are 2 quick ones where it's like, oh, I wonder what she thought I said. That's what I want to know. What does she think I said in that scenario?
Just over here grooming myself.
Yeah, really fucking killing it over here. Your turn. I just told 2.
Well, speaking of your mom, that happened to me. Remember the first time I ever met your mom? Something like that happened.
Was this before? This was before she was diagnosed too.
Yeah, no. We were at his sister Tori's house, and just sitting around the table. This is the first time I was meeting his mom. I'd met his dad before at the bar, and so yeah, we're just sitting there, and there's like a pause in the conversation, and his mom just goes, "Fuck you, Tim," like out of nowhere, and we're like, "What?" And she's like, "You know," and we're like, No, we don't. We didn't say anything.
Perfectly pleasant.
And he didn't say anything either. He was just sitting there in silence. So it was like, where the hell did this come from?
I don't know. But yeah, then I just kind of like looked at you like, I fucking told you so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was your first introduction to her, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Be honest, when I tell you like all these stories about when I was growing up and stuff like that, did you think I was embellishing them a little bit, or like, like exaggerating? Like, okay, I'm sure it was bad, but not that bad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did all of that go away when you saw it firsthand?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, like maybe he's not really like, exaggerating as much as I thought he was.
Probably because I wasn't. Fucking lived it. It happened. It's real. It's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you gotta have a story about your mom.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh God, I'm trying to remember how long ago this was. This was a while ago, and unlike your mom, where we can call her and she can kind of defend herself, my mom can't. But I remember one time I was coming home from school. I think this was in like high school, probably like freshman year or so. I was walking into our house, and my mom's on the phone with, I think it was like a banker at the time. Like she had called their bank for some reason. And anyway, I walk in, she's like, "So yeah, I'm not the light German. I'm the dark German. I'm like Hitler." And I'm like, "Mom, That's the worst person
What the fuck does that even mean?
to compare yourself to. Well, because you know the Germans, there's like the Aryans, like you, like the light hair, blue eyes, like stuff like that. But then there's the dark German where they're like more tan, they have, you know, dark hair and dark eyes like me. But like just the fact that like that's the first person she thought of, like the worst person to compare yourself to.
I'm Norwegian.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there was the Aryans that looked like you.
You calling me a Nazi?
I mean, you would have been treasured in like 1930s and 40s Germany, just saying.
I'm
But
fucking treasured now.
sure, yeah.
National treasure.
Mm-hmm.
And a scholar.
But yeah, I remember I would not let her live that down at all. I'd bring it up all the time, and she'd just be like, "You know what I mean? I didn't mean like I was like him. I just meant I looked like him." And I was like, "Okay,
That's not any better.
right? Not helping herself out at all."
Oh my god. Okay. All right, I got one. So we lived in the cemetery. We've gone over this, and I worked in the cemetery first, and had quit because it was hot outside.
Mm.
That's why I quit. It was hot out, and I didn't want to do it anymore.
Not because you showed your balls to your boss.
It was never the same after that.
Well, that
I know
had no
that.
factor into you quitting.
Did I tell that story on here?
Yeah, you did. I
Yeah.
think so.
I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. He's lucky he got to
Yeah,
see
right.
him.
You're welcome.
I have very pretty balls. Let's say that. I'd say people are jealous. They're stretch mark free, pretty tight yet. When I take a shit, they don't touch the water. I'm sure that'll change in time, but right now, I'm gonna flaunt them. When I sit in gum, it actually looks like gum. So, anyway, no. So, get back to it. My dad worked in the cemetery after I did. He basically took my place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one specific day. Now, you got to remember, at this time, we're like fucking, I'd say at the peak of our drug use.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is like, for the first time ever, gets stopped. Or not first time ever, but first time in a long time where it's not just a conversation with us or like just something short and sweet and walk away. That a random stranger comes up to my dad and starts talking to him. It was this lady walking her dog. And like, my mom had a broken wrist at the time, but they didn't put a hard cast on her.
Mm-hmm.
They just put like the soft adjustable cast so that way she could fucking take a shower or whatever. And my mom would repeatedly take the fucking cast off
When
and
you're
then
not supposed to.
and then could not fucking figure out how to put it back on. And then my dad would get pissed, like, Trudes, quit taking this fucker off. He'd put it on. Well, my dad's outside, and like I said, we lived in the cemetery, so my dad literally worked out the front door. My mom takes her fucking cast off while he's outside, and he's having this conversation with this lady, real nice conversation. And my mom decides to try and put the cast back on. But instead of like, I'm broken wrist. Instead of putting the cast on and like putting the elbow part here so it holds, this fucking moron puts the elbow part here, slides it on, cranks her broken wrist like, or no, it was like this. So it's like the fucking elbow piece is like pulling her thumb down on her broken wrist.
Ow.
Fucking
God.
like, still, even, this is not right.
How
already.
is she like not crying in pain?
Drugs. We all had really good drugs. So
True.
she's fucking strapping it. And she's looking at it going, well, this isn't right. Opens the front door and goes, Tim! Tim! Is this right? And fucking holds her arm up like this. And I'm standing
This is
behind my
right.
mom going like this. And this lady stops, looks at my mom,
The conversation that she was in the middle of with your dad.
looks at my dad, and then just turns around and walks away. And my dad goes, Trudy, what the fuck? And then she goes, well, fuck you then. And goes back inside. So like the one time my dad was going to actually feel a little bit normal. And have a
Not allowed.
No, ruined it. I just remember it's fucking cranked hard. Broken wrist. How do you fuck that up?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, that's the story I got about my mom's broken wrist. Ruining a perfectly pleasant conversation my dad was gonna have with a stranger. Jesus Christ. Your turn.
Oh man. I'm gonna need a minute to think about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell the story about what my mom just did like 2 weeks ago.
Do it.
So my mom lives in an apartment where there's a washer and dryer, like a community washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom calls my sister fucking crying. Tori, when are you going to come over? I can't figure out the washer and dryer. My sister's like, Ma, how many times have you ran the washer and dryer before? And she's like, a lot, but I can't get it to work. Fucking damn near crying. So Tori goes there, can't get in because the fucking door's locked. My mom's not answering her phone because she left her phone in her apartment. So Tori has to like buzz in one of her clients that also live in the same building. And she's an in-home caretaker, not a prostitute. Figured
I'll be right back.
Justify what client meant. But so Tori finally gets in and goes downstairs to see my mom, like fucking struggling, trying to push the coin slot thing in and it not working. She was trying to put a quarter into one of the slots that are shut. Because you know how there's like slots where it's $1, but there's 6 slots, so 2 of them are like closed. Mm-hmm. She's trying to push a quarter into that, crying. And then Tori goes, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? She goes, I can't get the quarters in. Tori's like, it's $1. You're trying to put more than 4 quarters in there. So then she tries to push it in, and now it won't work again. And Tori's like, just fucking move. My mom's got 3 quarters and a nickel in the motherfucker.
Oh my.
Trying to fucking get it. Tori goes, does this look like a fucking quarter to you? My mom goes, well, they all kind of look the same, don't they? No, they don't. But yeah, anyway, so my sister had to go across town just to take a nickel out and put a quarter in for her.
Oh boy.
That was pretty recent. 2 weeks ago. Like to say shit got better, but it didn't.
See, like, not to say that like my mom wasn't funny or anything, but I feel like I just like don't have many stories that like really jump out, like that aren't like super embarrassing or something.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing right now? None of these stories I'm telling are making my mother look like a scholar. Okay. But it's fucking funny.
True. Okay. Well, I guess I could do another one then. This was when we lived in the country, and I remember my mom had been drinking that night, and we had slept like on the couch because in the basement there was their bedroom, and then there was like a big open area that we used basically as like a second living room. Mm-hmm. I remember one night in the middle of the night, we like I said, sleeping on the couch. She woke up, started to get up, and was like stumbling around. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Going to the bathroom." And keep in mind, the bathroom's like that way because you had to go through their room, and then there was a bathroom in there. But she was going toward the garage, and I was like, "No, that's the garage." And she was like, not listening to me. Like she was like, "No," and I was like, "Mom, no, that's the garage. You got to go that way for the bathroom." That way. And she was like not listening. And so she goes into the pitch black garage, closes the door, and I'm like, oh shit. So I stand up, run over, open up the door, turn on the light. My mom's bent over, like peeing on the garage floor.
It's fucking awesome. That's a good story. All right, I got one. So when I was 11, my mom was a fucking raging alcoholic. Like she would
calls her out.
I don't give a fuck. She can't figure out how to use YouTube. She'll never see it. So she she worked at a bar. Great place for an alcoholic to work, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So she would go out to the bar that she worked at, get fucking hammered, come home, take a nap, sleep it off, and then go and work her shift because she would work like, I think it was like 6 p.m. to bar close, which is like 2:30 in Chippewa. So 6 to 2. And then you got like 30 minutes to, what I'm saying? Like restock, all that shit. Whatever. So she would do that every fucking, like, I think she worked Wednesday through Sunday, I think, and she didn't work Mondays and Tuesdays. So, like, she had all the best shifts, too. So we were, like, making ends meet and stuff, especially with how fucking broken stuff we were. Like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and she's closing the bar all weekend. That's good tips and everything else. And so this particular night, I think it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday, me and Tori definitely have school the next day. My mom comes home. Fucking shithoused. Walks into Tori's room, doesn't know why, grabs on, she had one of those collapsible closet doors, so like you open it and then it like goes like this, instead of like what the fuck I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So she grabs that, rips it completely off the hinges. The door somehow flips around and lands on her, and she's like pinned on the floor with the door on top of her. Just every 2 seconds, Tim, for fucking like 10 minutes. And me and Tori have school the next day. We wake up. It's like 3 a.m. I'm like, what the hell? I turn the light on, and my mom's like stuck under the door, and she's on her stomach, and she just kind of lifts her head and goes, ah. And I just shut the fucking light off.
She's like so happy, like, I'm safe. You just
I didn't help at all. I shut the light off and shut the door. Went and told my dad, and he goes, well, she can fucking stay there.
Such a nice son.
All fucking night. All night until she eventually passed out using that closet door as a blanket. Damn!
Poor Tori.
You fuckers! Tim! All night. The coolest part about the whole story was my dad goes, yeah, you and Tori don't have to go to school tomorrow. It's fucking bullshit. So we didn't have to go to school, which was kind of cool.
There you go.
But yeah, she was pinned under that door all night. I think my dad got her out at like 7 a.m. before he went to work.
Oh my God.
Oh, fucking A. If it helps, she got better and then worse. And then better, and then didn't drink for like 7 years, and then got worse again. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, are we calling your mom?
Probably not. I don't think it's a good idea. Shit. I don't know. What other stories I really got?
I know. It's like hard to think of them. My memory is so terrible as it is. So like,
see if I can.
I can't remember yesterday, let alone stuff that happened like 20 years ago. Do you have any funny like friends' mom stories?
I call my sister and see if she answers. See if she can't tell a good story.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're on the podcast.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Just stand right where you are and tell a mom story.
I'm not home.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're live.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, you should have warned her.
What story should I say?
I already told the one about you having to go help mom with the fucking... Well, tell about the flat earth.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so my mom was telling me how Tyler and Cass were doing a podcast. And I was like, obviously I know. And I watched it. And then she goes and asks me what this one's about. And I told her it was conspiracy theories. And she's like, what kind of conspiracy theories? And I said, you know how people think like the world's flat and stuff? She says, it is. I'm like, Mom, it's round. She said, if it was round, you'd fall off. Like, Mom, if it was flat, you would fall off because there's edges. And then she comes back and asks, that why they make globes? Yes, you dumb fucker.
Tell about how you had to explain what gravity was.
Oh. Why don't you explain that one?
Oh God! So, with the, or wait, I think I had to explain it, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I called her out on it, and I was laughing, and she goes, "Well, if it was round, we'd fall off. How are we all sticking to it?" I was like, "Fucking gravity, Mom."
Gravity.
And she goes, "What the fuck's that?"
Only something we've known about for like 300, 400 years. But
It's like, Mom, look around. You're doing it right now. That's fucking gravity.
What about when she cut her own hair?
Oh, I didn't tell that one either. That was recent. Tell it.
Okay. So she asked me if I'll come cut her hair, and I'm like, yeah, sure. So I went and I cut her hair probably, I don't know, 8 inches off, and it looked really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody in her apartment complex, not to mention they're all like disabled in her complex, and somebody tells her that one end's a little longer than the other end. It wasn't. About 6 hours after I cut her hair, she calls me almost crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? She said, I cut my hair. and I cut the one end that was too long, too short. So now the short end is longer than the long end. And I'm like, Mom, you're 50 years old. Why would you cut your hair? I cut my hair when I was in 1st grade. Anyway, I had to go fix it. And then she also cut her bangs above her eyebrows.
Oh boy.
How did it look?
Like a bowl cut, almost. She did it herself. She's 50.
Oh, this is good.
That reminds me, I do have a mom haircut story.
Do you?
It's pretty short, but like it's nothing like that. Like she didn't try to cut her own hair or anything. But when we were younger, she used to like just to save money. She would cut my brother's hair, and so she basically just take like the electric razor, and just like buzz it, like what you do. Well, one time she got a little too like trigger happy with it, like. Got it way too close to the skin, and there's just like a fucking chunk of hair, like a bald spot on my brother's head. And so she really messed it up, and then she was gonna cut my other brother's hair, and he's like, no. So ever since then, they've gone to like a barber shop and had their hair cut.
That was it, huh?
Yeah.
Gabby did it to Ryan on prom day.
Oh boy.
Oh, Christ.
I accidentally forgot to put the guard on it. Straight fucking razored it.
Oh,
boy.
This is the one time I walked into the bathroom, fucking the phone rang. It was for Dad. And I was like, yeah, he's in the bathroom. Hold on. And the bathroom door is like kind of cracked open. So I was like, okay. So I just open it the rest of the way. And Dad's got 1 foot up on the sink with my fucking electric razor shaving his balls.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, brand new razor, shaving his fucking. He's like got his nuts in his hand. He's like lifting them up, just getting at the taint. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he just looks at me and smiles. That was it. No words.
When was this?
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. Huh?
2.5.
Damn. I thought it was like longer than that.
No, it was pretty fucking recent.
You should give Mom a call.
That's what I was saying.
Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's gonna say though.
That's the best part.
Oh Jesus. I could try, I guess. Do you have one more story about Ma?
Probably not one that you didn't tell.
I don't know. I told the one with the cast.
Oh my God. Okay, I got one.
All right.
I think were we at your house? Or I mean our house or Mom's? Okay, I think we were at my house. And I forget what happened. Oh, I yelled at Ethan because he wouldn't quit touching me. And yeah, So I'm like, okay, so if he rapes me, it's okay because we live together.
Oh
the
boy.
fuck, Ma?
That logic
It's
though.
fucking nuts.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go, and we're gonna try and call Ma.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye. I love you.
I love you too.
I do have another haircut story. It's not my mom like doing it this time, but it's just her reaction that's kind of funny. So like my dad was supposed to be watching me. I think I was like probably around 4 at the time. But yeah, so my dad was babysitting. So like basically he was sitting on the couch dozing off, probably watching football or something.
That's how dads watch kids. You don't watch, you just listen.
Anyway, I had managed to get a hold of some scissors and crawled behind the couch, plopped down, grabbed my nice long hair, and just went to town on it.
Why?
I don't know. I wanted a haircut. So anyway, my dad finally notices and he panics. He's like, oh, shit. So he picks up the phone, calls my mom. She's at work. And so he's like, so yeah, she gave herself a haircut. You just got to wait to see it like when you get home, Tam. And my mom's like, no, you need to take her to the salon now. And she was like crying. She was so upset. So yeah, I remember I saw pictures of myself after I did that for like our Christmas photos that year. And my God, I looked like a boy. That's how short my hair was. Yeah, basically like.
I want to see those pictures.
I'm sure they're somewhere in my dad's collection.
This fucking asshole wears a shirt of my face from 7th grade when I was a
Should I go show it?
No. Sure, why not?
It's so good. I love it.
Shirt from when I was in 7th grade and I was fucking fat because my parents only fed me McDonald's. And yeah, she wears it like a lot. It was a going away present from my buddy Abraham. Hey, your present. And he takes the worst school photo I've ever taken my whole fucking life.
Look it.
And puts it on a fucking shirt.
What a glow up.
Such a fucking asshole. I had tits. Wasn't good. Oh, all right. Let's see if my mom will answer. Oh boy. This is gonna be disappointing. It's 11:30. She's probably hammered, so fuck. Oh well. Next time. We'll call her next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's another story I got for Mother's Day?
For non-Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
Okay.
Well, in Norway, it's Mother's Day, and I'm Norwegian, so celebrating moms across the land. So, fuck.
Or do you have any like I said, any mom stories of your friends' moms? Like John's mom or anything?
I know that one time John left his lamp on, or it was this chick, Sarah, that was like older than us. We were all hanging out at John's house in Pump House, and John had like one of those heat lamps, or like just a regular lamp, but she had it like cranked down on top of the keyboard so she could see what she was typing. This was like back when like MySpace was pretty fucking a big deal stuff. And we all left, and this bitch didn't shut the light off. And we come back, and John's brand new like keyboard that like lights up and changes colors and shit is fucking melted.
Oh boy.
And he fucking loses it. Walks out of his room, kicks a laundry basket, and it fucking hits his mom in the head. It's fucking... John is like, once he loses it, you can't wrangle him.
Gotcha.
And Judy, which is John's mom, just goes, well, make Kyle pay for it. Kyle had nothing to do with it at all.
Just picked a random friend out of a hat.
It's like Judy used to tell John all the time, like, you need to not hang out with that Tyler so much. He's a bad influence. John's the one that was always getting us in fucking trouble. He's 4 years older than us. The fuck are you talking about, Judy? Like, oh my God. There was one time when we all went camping.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it was like half a mile away from John's house, but it was like out in the woods, right on the river and everything. And we're like setting up the tent and everything. And John's like, oh, I forgot my sleeping pills, you guys. I'll be right back. So he gets on his bike and rides home. This motherfucker never comes back. Never comes back. I don't know why I just thought of this, but it was Judy's idea for us to go camping.
Did he just take those sleeping pills right away?
No, this motherfucker left me and Kyle out in the woods by ourselves. I guess Shane was there, but he was like busy in a tent next to us just banging this chick while he had a fucking girlfriend. Good job, Shane. Not really. I fucking hate that guy. I don't like him.
Right.
He's a douche.
Yeah, I would say so.
But I don't know. He just thought he was better than everybody when he joined the army. Ooh. Fucking idiot. Anyway. Not because he joined the army, just because he thinks he's better than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
We need people to join the army because I'm not going to do it. Oh. Anyway, so John fucking never comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And like we get up the next morning, fucking like pack everything up. And what would have taken 5 people to carry these fucking tents and sleeping bags and everything else back. Us 3, because the chick wouldn't carry jack shit because might fuck her nail up or something. Mm. So us 3 are carrying 5 people's worth of shit back a fucking half a mile to John's. And we get there like, John, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I don't know. I got home and I turned the Xbox on and one thing led to another. And I figured you guys would be fine. Didn't come back in the morning to help pick up or anything? Well, I mean, I didn't use the stuff, so. Fucker. That's, I don't know. I guess that's all I got for that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you got another story? Mm-hmm. You're really making me fucking carry this whole thing, and you're not giving me time to think of another story.
Hey, I told you it's more me reacting this time around.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think. About,
okay, I got one. So this was during my mom being a fucking Kamehameha alcoholic at the time.
What the hell is a Kamehameha?
You need to watch Dragon Ball Z more.
No, I don't.
Well,
I will never.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I can just Google it. It's fine.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yep.
Anyway, so I had my buddy Luke over, and we were like up late. I think we were watching Dawn of the Dead or something. We were just whatever. And my mom comes home from work like 2 a.m, fucking wrecked. And this chick opens the door and collapses, and then like can't walk. So instead of walking, she like sits crisscross applesauce and starts pulling herself across the living room like a dog wipes its ass on the carpet, all the way to the fucking kitchen. And my mom goes, I'm thirsty. Proceeds to keep pulling herself into the kitchen. And in our kitchen, it would like, you'd go around the corner and you couldn't see anything. Mm-hmm. And she's like gone. We're hearing rustling and stuff. I'm embarrassed as fuck. Luke's like, what's wrong with your mom? I was like, I don't know. She's just tired or something. I don't know. And she comes fucking scooting on her ass out of the kitchen with a fucking sandwich. I was like, I thought you said you were thirsty. And she just goes, getting it fucking, she's got cheese in her hair. The fucking disaster. So, I don't know. That was so embarrassing to be like, because Luke had like a really well-adjusted family.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Like a brother that was like a year older than him with straight A's. And he was like really smart and stuff. Like even how he talked, you kind of felt dumb. You're like, oh, you know, he's like, E=mc². I'm tall and smart. And you're like, oh, have you ever seen pussy before? And like, oh, no. What? No. studies. I need to study or whatever, you know. And, and his mom was like a single mom, but she was like really good job and well adjusted and made sure that the kids were taken care of and the dinner was like in the oven when they were done with school. Dinner's in the oven, sweetheart. All you have to do is put it on this temperature for this long. I didn't fucking have that. So he, Mr. Well-adjusted kid, stays at my house and sees just a fucking train wreck of white trashness that no one could be prepared for. And yeah, he didn't really come around much after that.
Yeah, see, like my mom, when she would get drunk, like she wouldn't do stuff so much like that, but she was like your dad, where she would get like louder as she'd get drunk. So like you could tell the levels slowly. It's like the louder she got, the more drunk you knew she was.
Yeah.
But I know my mom used to sleep talk a lot, which was pretty funny. Like she'd say the most random shit. Like I remember one time, what was it? She was like, so when's the due? And I was like, when's what due? And she's like, your baby. And I was like, and keep in mind, I was like 16 at the time. So I'm like, Mom, I'm not pregnant. And she's like, when's your baby due? And I was like, it's not due. There's no baby. Like, never. That's when our baby's due.
Oh my God.
And then, oh God, what are some other funny ones she said? She talked about buying blueberries, but I don't remember what the actual like sentence was. And oh yeah, one time I remember she said the road is black and it glows in the dark.
It's not, and it doesn't. But
I mean, the road is black, yeah, but it doesn't glow in the dark.
Depends on what road you're talking about.
True. Yeah.
I'm still right, but
sure.
My dad, the drunker he gets, the closer he talks to your fucking face.
But he also gets kind of louder though too.
Oh yeah, no, it's
louder and closer.
Louder and closer. It's like you talk louder if you're farther away and not. My dad wants to be not just in your vision, but he also wants to be in your peripherals too. And he's gonna fucking yell because I'm talking and you're gonna hear what I have to say. Mm-hmm. And he will finish a story and then immediately start the same fucking story he just finished 3 times in a row. And then if you're like, especially me with all the patience that I have, I'm like, Dad, you just fucking told me. So, well, fuck you then. You know, I start getting pissed off. I'm not going to listen to how you fixed your fucking brakes 4 times in a row. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and the Kamehameha is the first energy attack shown in the Dragon Ball series. It's the most widely used finishing attack in the series and is Goku's signature technique. So I Googled it and found out what it was. So I didn't even need you to tell me.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I don't know. I guess I could tell a story about like my mom's mom.
Do it.
She was a fucking peach. She said that I was gonna go to hell when I was like a kid because I quit CCD. Oh, that's nice, Trudy. You just condemned your child to hell. I hope you're happy.
Oh boy.
Wow, thanks, Grandma. And my grandma would like say things wrong, like Warsh.
Warsh, yep.
And Davenport. I guess that's not technically wrong, but
it's not a freaking Davenport though. It's a couch.
Damn it. Still. Or what would she used to call blankets again? Oh, what was that? Not a down, but I can't remember. She called blankets the wrong thing too. I don't know. She was a fucking moron. She's dead. Anyway.
That's nice.
I know that she would be like, I'll take you to McDonald's Playland if you tell me what drugs your parents are on. I'm like 8 and I'm like, but I was a fucking ride or die kid. I was like, they're not on drugs. Let's fucking go. I want chicken nuggets. Like, we know they're on
I'm not
drugs.
A snitch.
We know they're on drugs. We just need to know what ones. I was like, listen, they fucking go to church on Sundays. They never forget to pick me up from school.
Ever.
At least once a week. They don't even drink alcohol. Okay, it's a fucking ride or die kid.
That's
Got my parents
loyalty
back,
right there.
yeah. I think the one time the cops came to the fucking apartment in Pump House, my dad just broke somebody's fucking nose for getting smart at the bar. And the cops show up because obviously somebody was like, it was Tim Harshman. And of course they hear Harshman and they're like, well, we know where the fuck to go for this one because we're real popular back home. But the cops show up and they're like, is your dad home? I was like,
Nope.
Well, do you know what he drives? I was like, can't say I do. No. Like, you don't know what kind of vehicle your dad drives. It's like, no. Does he live here? I was like, yeah. They're like, they're just like, just give him this. Tell him to call us when he gets home. So my dad had gone from breaking that dude's nose to fucking my uncle's, which is like the other side of town out in Lake Wissota, waited for the fucking heat to die down a little bit. Comes home, I give him the fucking card, and he goes, I ain't fucking calling him. Catch me. And throws it in the garbage. They never fucking called or anything. They're just like, oh, whatever.
Right. We tried.
Yeah, I don't know.
The effort of the Chippewa Police Department.
They probably were like, it's just not worth it.
Right.
Holy shit. Man, I don't know. I think we can about wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. No, that was solid.
Well, happy Mother's Day, everyone. Mom, I love you. I'm sorry about the stories and everything. She is a great mother, though. She is. She fucking loves us, and she loves us. She's good. She's nice. She's not a dick or anything. And she's nice.
All right.
And I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. How do you shut this fucking off? Fucking A.